How's everyone doing? I'm just going to wait for some more people to come on, and then we will get this show on and popping. So, as you guys have been seeing in the news lately, the bill has been signed by President Donald Trump late last night. So, even though he signed a bill, because of the delay that he signed it late, because of that, a lot of people, unemployment benefits has lapsed. A lot of benefits have lapsed and they will be delayed by 1 week. And today I was reading that it is not retroactive. So even though the bill has been signed now, folks who will miss out on that last week of payment will not get it back. But I have some good news for those of us who have been waiting many, many months. Finally, there will be some kind of relief for you. All right. So leave any questions that you may have in the chat below, and I will get to them as they come in. So I hope everyone is doing well. Let me know down below how your Christmas was. Was it good? What'd you guys get into? We'll get it on the 30th of December. Probably not. The IRS stated that you'll most likely get your stimulus payments sometimes next week. So probably in the new year. So you'll most likely get your payment. Look, disregard. You'll most likely get your payment in the new year. So for those of you guys who have your account already set up with the IRS from the first stimulus check, you will get your payment immediately. As soon as things get going, next week you will probably see your $600, $1,200, whatever the amount is per your dependent and stuff like that. So you will get that immediately if you have your direct deposit information online with the IRS. If you do not, and under the first CARES Act payment, you receive the check, you probably will most likely get your second stimulus check payment the same way. So that will take a little bit of time because of that. And if you're someone who has, if you receive one of the economic impact payment cards, you too will see a delay of when you receive your monies, because once again, it has to be mailed out. And you guys saw what happened this past couple of weeks with the delays that the Postal Service took place. So there might be a little bit delayed getting your economic impact payment cards out to you that way. All right. So let's see. So Secretary Steven Mnuchin did say that as soon as the bill is passed, as soon as the next week, you can see payments being sent out to people. So a huge wave of payments will be sending out next week. So it would probably land in folks' bank accounts as of early as the beginning of the new year of 2021. So let's get to some questions. We will get our checks this week. Bob, you will not get your checks this week. The IRS stated and said that they're expected to schedule the second stimulus check to go out as early as next week. As I just said, it will not be this week. It will be as early as next week because of the fact that Trump signed it late last night. It caused delays. If not, it would have been out sooner. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Jessica. I hope things get better for you. Karen asked a question and she said, will people that owe child support get a check? There was no wording as into what the directions will be if someone owes child support. But if we're following under the first stimulus check payments, those who owed child support did not get a payment. Their payments was garnished if they owe child support. But if you're up to date with your payments, your payments would not be garnished. Okay, like I said earlier in the video, the first group of people that will get their payments immediately is those with direct deposit set up. If you're someone who already have a direct deposit, a bank account with the IRS, you will get your payment as soon as next week. If not, you would have to wait. No. Adult dependents, it appears that are left out a second time. So no to that question, best dad ever. Adult dependents are not included under the second stimulus check, unfortunately. All right. So, as you guys probably remember, back in early March, under the first stimulus check, it took a while for the IRS to build a tool to get the monies out to folks. So it was about 19 days to build that. But because there's already a system in place this time around, we don't need to do that. So the money will be sent out immediately to those who already have a bank account with the IRS. My dad, daughter, Jessica, her grandpa. Not sure what you mean by that. All right. For those of you who may receive certain Social Security beneficiaries, there's two main scenarios that you need to pay close attention to if you're someone who is a recipient of certain Social Security benefits. Okay? With the first stimulus payment, many people who receive Social Security disbursements who also had direct deposit information on file with the federal government receive their check the first week, though not always the first day. The IRS has a separate information section for people who receive SSDI and SSI. Normally, people in these groups receive their federal benefits through direct express cards, though people in this group receive their stimulus payment through a non-direct express bank card or a paper check. Okay? So, like I was saying earlier, paper check may experience a delay because of the reason why. It's a paper check, it needs to be printed out. There's only a set amount that's being sent out, about 5 million a week will be sent out. Plus, do not forget, guys, we have a huge delay with the Postal Service at this very moment. So because of that will be an additional delay for those who are expecting a paper check from the IRS with their stimulus payments. So this time around, the U.S. Treasury can process 5 to 7 million paper stimulus checks a week, in addition to checks for other federal programs, according to the Government Accountability Office. But because, like I just mentioned, because of the delays with the Postal Service and everything else, it might take a little bit of time for those who are expecting a paper check to come through. So, yeah. Pay close attention to this, guys. Please pull out your paper and pen to write this down, because this is very important for those who receive certain Social Security benefits. So if you're someone who receives certain Social Security benefits and you're expecting a paper check from the IRS with your stimulus payment, there's a catch that's very important that was written within the language of this bill that you need to pay close attention to. It is January 15th for the IRS to send out payments. And I just lost where I'm at. Give me a second. January 15th for the IRS to send out payments. So anyone who doesn't receive theirs by that date would have to claim in early 2021 during tax season. That gives people who sign up for direct deposit a distinctive advantage. Okay, so if you're someone who do not have direct deposit information on file with the IRS and you usually get a paper check, your check will be delayed because one, the Postal Service has just been suffering a lot of delays this past few weeks, as you guys probably experienced wherever you stay. And two, only 5 to 7 million paper checks can be printed out per week and be sent out. So because of that, there's additional delays on top of the stimulus payments being sent out and regular paper checks for those who receive paper checks from the government being sent out. So once again, January 15th for the IRS to send out payments. So anyone who doesn't receive theirs by that day would have to claim in early 2021 during tax season. That gives people with a direct deposit a distinctive advantage. If you're someone who do not have direct deposit set up, you will be waiting a little while longer. Okay. So if you are someone who received an EIP card from the last time, you will probably get paid the same method. And those who may have a more complex situation could wait even longer, unfortunately. So if you have a complex situation like, someone claimed you and it was a mistake, there was amendment with taxes, it can cause even more delays with your money. But if you're someone who have your direct deposit information with the IRS on file and you do not have a complex situation, everything is fine. You will receive your check next week. So if you have dependents that are under the age of 17, each dependent will get $600. And if you're a married person, that's also an additional $600. So a family of four can see $2,400 in their bank account next week, as soon as next week. So as soon as next Monday, actually. That's what Secretary Steven Mnuchin said, that as soon as next week, Monday, folks can see some monies in their bank accounts. So if you're someone that's been waiting, finally, some relief is here for you.